Would you be out of business if the cyberspace plug was pulled? Who controls cyberspace? Who has authority to control cyberspace? Who should control cyberspace? The World Wide Web has really become in most parts of the world a free information zone. Bigger than any library, it offers information at the click of a mouse button. You can find out anything you want to know through convenient research in the privacy of your own home on your own time. Bloggers especially have found their voice. Twitterers pass news along faster than any news station could ever do. The news stations have to be in tune with Twitter in order to get the news to cover, because it is the people tweeting and blogging that are creating the news story first. The internet has helped put people on a level playing field in the creation of wealth. When you are running an online business, no one knows if you are a person with all your limbs or if you are a person who has lost your legs and is working from a wheelchair. You cannot see any disabilities. The only weakness you can even notice is perhaps a person with poor grammar skills. There are many people who have become multimillionaires through running online businesses or driving business to their offline business from the internet. The World Wide Web has created the type of change and call for freedom that no other system that has ever existed has been able to do. Look at what happened with freedom fighters in Iran during the elections in that country. The fight for freedom caused the world over to stand in solidarity with the Iranian people. Hundreds of thousands of people on Twitter became a part fighting in a cyber war. We all changed our profile photos to green and Free Iran symbols in order to show our support, to give them strength, and to spread the news. Even the United States State Department asked Twitter to not shut down for their daily maintenance in the middle of the night because that is the daytime in Iran. Thousands of Twitterers changed their time zones on their profiles to Tehran to help confuse the government there and to keep the news flowing. We watched as video streams were coming out of Iran faster than they could shut down the IP addresses of the source of those videos. The news stations got their news from Twitter and Facebook. Nothing like this has ever happened before. Well, this great event got some politicians in Washington, D.C. wondering about how much is too much freedom on the internet. Suddenly we start to see more and more bills trying to make their way through the House. Thankfully, and because of people who cherish privacy and free speech, each one of these bills to grant the president full authority in the case of an emergency to control the internet and to shut it down and to choose who to shut down or not, have all been voted down. Bloggers are howling whenever one of these internet authority bills gets brought up. Private companies raise their concern when these bills appear. They have very valid points. While the government's concern are cyber threats to our military and highly classified information, and of course they need to protect that. I am wondering why our government secrets on even the same system as the rest of us. Should that material not be separated somehow from the rest of our information? What would be considered a valid reason to shut down the internet or to shut down your access to the internet? What would be considered a threat? Could it ever start with something big like, yes, we all agree, if there is a cyber attack on us, that the government has the authority to shut us down? Then medium-sized threats and finally down end up being that they did not like what you wrote on your blog, so your IP is shut down. When you give them an inch so gladly and so permission-based, they take a mile. Where is the line? Should there even be a line? And if there is a line, a point where the government can shut the system down, where should that line be drawn?